Oh my gosh. What is that in the woods? Do you see it up ahead? That black object? Is that a bear? No. It's just a stump. False alarm. Phew, I thought that was close. Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Anita.
Come join us as we attempt to through hike the Appalachian Trail
From Georgia to Maine
in 2023. We are at the John B. Byrne Memorial Tower, and it's a stone structure that overlooks quite a huge valley. Let's go up the tower, see what we can see. Holy mackerel, let's look at that view. There's Anita down there. Wave, Anita. Don't know how many. So if you look carefully, right over here, I don't know if I can focus on it, is Siler Ball, where we were this morning. There it is, focus. It's focusing on my finger. And then this tall mountain is Standing Indian Gap, which we were on the other day. And way out here is the tower, Albert Tower, that we climbed yesterday. Just to show you how far we traveled each day. Hey, we're at Wythe Bald, and we got another through hiker here. What's your name, sir?
Hi there. Go by Good Soup out here.
Oh, when'd you start Good Soup?
Oh God. February 21st. So I think this makes it day like 15, 14, something in there. Numbers don't mean anything anymore.
No?
No, it's all a blur.
Oh.
It's just the next day.
So, are you having a good time out here?
Oh, I'm having a blast. I think it's had that initial anxiety of like, before you come out here, this is my first real backpacking trip, so it's like, will I enjoy this? But I'm whenever I spend a day in town, I'm just sitting there being like, when do I get back out on the trail? So it's great people and great views, and just nice to be out and active.
Cool. Where do you call home?
Call home, small town in southeast Wisconsin, so I figured I'd have to go see the mountains at some point in my life.
Are there mountains in Wisconsin like this?
God, no. The glacier came and flattened it a millennia ago, so it gave us a lot of good, nutrients for farming, but basically, I mean, we have hills is what we got out there.
So what are you eating on the trail?
Everything.
What's your favorite?
My favorite thing is town food, but when it's not town food, I enjoy these. It's two names. It's like Lenny and Larry cookies or something like that. It's a big, thick, I think it's technically vegan cookie, and it's like almost 500 calories for the cookie with 16 grams of protein in it. So I'm like,
wow,
I eat a cookie, good. I hit some macros, beautiful.
And what's your favorite thing to get in town?
Hamburger. It's so simple. Every place has a hamburger. You can fantasize about a hamburger on trail, because when you get to town you can't find one.
Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to back home?
I'll give a shout out to my parents. Thank you. I hope the cats are treating you well, and a special shout out to my lovely partner Abby. Miss you, and I can't wait to see you.
Good. Hey, thanks so much for the interview.
Thanks for having me.
All right, happy trails.
Happy trails.
Mama Anita, she's going to spend her first night in a shelter on the Appalachian Trail. Any words, Anita?
I'm nervous.
You ready for some visitors in the night?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm hoping they decide to stay away tonight.
Okay. We'll keep you posted if she survives through the night. We are on top of Wythe Bald, and there is a fire tower up on top of the mountain here. Another panoramic view. I think that's the Smokies in the distance.
Sticking up right in front of you? That right there.
I'm going to try to download an app to identify all these mountain ranges here. And Anita just barely made it through the night at the shelter. How was your experience there at Wythe shelter?
Way up.
Way
I
up?
don't know what
Okay.
you call it. I didn't sleep for a long time because I was listening for mice scrambling around. And it helped to have Slippers there, our friend, because she had done this many times and gave me good advice. And no mice, yay. But I don't know if I'll do it again. I prefer the tent.
What kept you up at night?
People snoring on either side of me.
That was
My
me.
legs aching. That's probably it.
Alrighty, so you wouldn't stay in the shelter again?
I would prefer not to.
Okay. We'll try not to.
Okay.
All right. You can see all the trees down from the tornado that came through last week. It's crazy. Covering the whole trail. It's been very difficult today climbing down to Rufus Shelter. Well, we're coming off the mountain now, and we're entering the NOC, the Nantahala Outdoor Center. There's the Georgia, Maine Appalachian Trail sign. This is a big kayak and hiker center. All the kayaks lined up on the outside. And there's a restaurant down there. General store here. Mama Anita right there. Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your trip yesterday?
We won't talk much about this trip. It was rough. The terrain was terrible. From the storm we had like a week ago, there were trees down everywhere, and you're trying to figure out how in the heck to get over them. It was crazy. And then at one point we're on top of a rock looking out over the mountains, and if you took one step you'd be over the mountain, and then you had to climb down these huge rocks to get to the next point. And I fell twice. Mark ended up carrying my pack the last mile, so we might take a day off here.
Halfway up the mountain, Anita.
This is one of the hardest ones here.
Pretty steep.
It is very steep.
We are getting our first glimpse of Fontana Lake. We should be about 9-10 miles away from Fontana Dam, where we're going to stay the night. And that will be the entrance to the Smoky Mountains. Boy, last night was pretty cold, wasn't it, Anita?
It did get a little cold. Down in the 20s, someone said. But it's not so bad when you're sleeping, it's when you got to get up. It's so cold.
How is the descent going, Anita?
Well, I thought it was going to be okay, but it's pretty steep downs and ups, and it's slick because it rained so much during the night. There's mud and wet rocks, but we're getting it.
We're just going to take our time, right?
That's exactly right.
You can see the mountain we're coming down. And then there is an underground spring right here that we just crossed. And if you look closely, you can see the water trickling underneath. Hey everyone, it's March 12th and we're descending into Fontana Dam on a rainy morning, and it's cold. It's about 35 degrees. It was kind of nasty putting up our gear. Kind of packed it in wet because we know we're going to stay the night at Fontana Lodge, and then hopefully we can dry it out before we hit the Smokies.